you can't ever master archery, you know? And if you think you've mastered archery, you're either full of shit or you're that closed-minded that you don't see anything else. And I think that's the same way, you know, in our jobs. It doesn't matter how many years of experience you have or what you think you know, you never know everything. And if you can't listen to somebody and they can't, you know, tell you that, hey, maybe you should try this a different way, or you're doing this wrong, and take that feedback and turn it into a positive, you know, you're not going to get very far in life. I'm Levi. I'm a building project engineer for KinsleyConstruction, and off the clock, I'm a bow tech. Compound bow is just my thing. It's, for as long as I can remember, I've had one in my hands. I just love shooting them, and that's a lot more than just, you know, shooting them for deer hunting. It's probably well over 300 days a year. I have a compound bow in my hand, and just shooting, just having fun in the backyard, shooting 3D courses. All different kinds of things. There's just something about shooting a bow. Oh, this is a really good one. I forgot about this picture. My pap again and my dad, and that's me there. And obviously you can see my pap and dad, you know, shooting their bows. This is up at our cabin in Potter County, and you can see me standing there trying to act like I have a bow in my hand and doing what they do. I don't know, as long as I can remember, I wanted to shoot a bow because I wanted to be like my pap and dad. This is probably my favorite picture ever. My pap passed away in 2007, just basically when I was only into deer hunting for a couple years then, and my brother didn't even get to start yet, but he missed out on a lot of stuff, you know, and we miss him terribly. But this is, it's where it all started. I looked up to my pap, and I wanted to be just like him. But yep, yeah, pretty cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to get like that. I really got into learning how to work on my own bow after I got out of college. I was kind of, the basic stuff I was self-taught just through YouTube videos and playing around on my own equipment. And then once I, you know, had an interest for it and started doing it a lot more, I got my job working part-time at Lancaster Archery about 3 years ago, and that's where it really took off from there. One of my favorite things about archery in general, it's like an all-inclusive sport. You know, whether you're, you know, a 5-year-old kid or, you know, an 80-year-old man, you know, there's a bow out there to get set up for you and to go shoot and have fun. You don't need to shoot, you know, draw a super amount of weight. You don't need to, you know, shoot super fast arrows. It's just all about being able to get a bow that you can comfortably draw back, something that feels good for you, and just being able to fling arrows and have fun.
You have been practicing, look at you.
So where'd you aim that time? Low?
A little low.
Yep. This time let's try just I didn't really dive too much into, you know, teaching others, helping others with archery until, you know, in the last 3-4 years. And it's not even something that I was trying to do. But once I started, you know, working with customers and then working with friends and people outside of work, and especially a new archer, you know, introducing them to the sport and helping them expedite the learning curve in archery it's been one of the best things about this whole endeavor and my passion for archery. I just absolutely love seeing somebody fall in love with the sport and learning how to be successful with it. We'll aim. You see the black dot in the bottom right?
Yeah.
Aim at that. Okay, turn your feet for me. There you go. Look at that.
That was right. A little...
Yeah. What do you think happened there? Where was your hand at when you let go?
Like right here.
I think it was even farther in front.
Yeah. Right here.
Make sure you come the whole way back, all right?
And how I know it wasn't gonna mook it. I usually an arrow goes straight, just going.
Yep.
I've learned so much, and I just try and, you know, take what I've learned and spread it to as many people as possible, you know, and it's a lot of with family and friends, and a lot of them are into bow hunting, and I want them to be successful. I want them to, you know, when the time comes to make a shot on an animal, I want them to be able to execute and feel confident in their bow and feel confident in their shot process. If you can't be consistent with your shot execution, doesn't matter how well a bow's sighted or how well a bow shoots, you're never going to be successful with a bow. And I think in everyday life, if you're not consistent with what you want to do and consistent in your day-to-day tasks to, you know, knowing what you need to do to get to your goals and knowing what you need to do to be successful, if you're not consistent with that, you're not going to get to where you want to be.